Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo, and I am here with the weekend update for the collective. First, I want to give a shout out to all of you guys who book readings with me, sending you so much love and light. For those of you who book sessions, don't hesitate. Go over to my website, www.chrissythecrystalindigo.com, for any Akashic records, past life regression, Reiki, energy healing, crystal healing. I do have in-office appointments as well. So inbox me for those details. Also, for all of you, you had me running to the post office this week. Thank you so much for ordering your abundance, the candle of abundance, or the abundance bundle. Look on the Etsy shop. My Etsy shop is Chrissy Crystal Indigo. I'm telling you the herbs that I put into that candle jar, and I also anointed your candle. So all you have to do is write your intentions down or your affirmations, and I go by step on how to set up your candle. Really great for full moon, new moon as well, but you can do it at any time. And specific candle colors go for what you are trying to manifest. So those herbs all deal with manifesting love, in regards to twin flame union, in regards to abundance, in regards to prosperity, in regards to home, whatever it is that you're trying to bring into fruition. I put a little bit of this and a little bit of that in there, and also bless the bundle as well. So for all of you who are interested, check out the YouTube video I posted and give an example of how my candle turned out. And then also I have pictures on my Instagram and on my IG story, all right? So for those of you who would like to donate to the channel, you can. If not, no biggie. I have my Amazon wishlist below. And you can also follow me on Instagram at Chrissy the Crystal Indigo as a form of an energy exchange donation, all right? Don't forget, if you need crystals, anything, check out my Etsy shop, Chrissy Crystal Indigo. If you need Reiki, readings, sessions, however you need my support, check out my website, www.chrissythecrystalindigo.com, all right? So we're going to dive into this weekend update. So the first card coming out for the collective is the Strength card. Now, when I started to work the cards, I put the intention out. This is specifically for those who are in separation, all right? Because I feel like the collective in separation, we really need guidance right now. We really need support. And these are the cards that wanted to show themselves, okay? The energy. And so with the Strength card coming out, a lot of you guys could have Leo in your chart, whether North Node, South Node, or Moon, Sun, Rising, however it resonates. But there's the infinity symbol as well. And so looking at this, I smiled because I was like, you know, the infinity symbol also represents the twin flame connection. And Spirit is like, listen, have strength, have strength. Didn't say be a doormat, didn't say get walked all over, but have strength. Like this, you know, there's always a method to the madness, right? And 8 is very significant. So you guys may be seeing 8s a lot. Let me know in the comments what synchronicities are you seeing. Now, for the next card out, we have, again, the 8 of Wands. This talks about fast movement forward, your eye on the target, communication. So for a lot of you guys, communication is coming in. So you know how you deal with this communication. Try your best to remember to respond with love. And I know there's a part of us that wants to lash out in the same energy or treat the divine masculine how we were treated. But Spirit is saying, no matter what you do, you are the leader, you are the way shower, you are the light maker, you know, and light worker. So respond with love. Choose to do the opposite. So the next card, the 6 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And so with this energy, what does it talks about? It talks about, you know, past life connections. It talks about union. It talks about partnership, right? Them running to the Father for approval, however you want to see this card. But this is really beautiful. So a lot of us in the collectives, we do have past life, you know, with our divine counterparts, past life connections, right? And we've seen bits and pieces of those in our visions, or when we're doing our work, or when we're, you know, meditating, however it resonates, okay? So the next card coming out, we have the World. What does that represent at the top? In numerology, you see it? So it's 21. So 10, 10, 1, 21. So 2021, you are ascending, you are rising, you have probably every element in this spread in your natal chart, right? So every element, you know, air, fire, water, earth, where you embody this beautiful being, and this is how spirit wants you to see yourself, right? And so know that you're being seen exactly for who you are. So when you represent yourself, and you represent yourself as a light worker or a star seed or indigo or shaman, earth angel, witch, however it resonates, you want to represent yourself to the highest ability. Spirit sees you as royalty, and that's how you need to see yourself, okay? The overall energy, look at this. We have, again, 9. So 9 talks about endings. So no more fighting, no more not being able to see eye to eye. Even though he's sitting there giving him the mean mug, like, what are you doing here? This person is confident, like, listen, I know you're not wrapped too tight right now. I know the elevator is not clicking on all floors, but I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you through this no matter what. Battered, bruised, beat up, I got you. So be quiet and let's do this thing, right? And so if you were having these battles, if you weren't seeing eye to eye, if you guys had consistent conflict, this is coming to an end. And what's surprising is under that, we have the devil, right? So no longer being tied to the devil's chains, no longer dealing with karmic energy, karmic situations. You guys are realizing what this love is. This love is unconditional. Your divine counterpart is realizing that no matter what they've done, no matter how bad or how horrible they've treated you, you know, you've shown unconditional love. You've helped them, and they know it in their soul. It was you who were playing a significant part in their healing, and you were doing this in the distance. You were doing this, you know, from the 5D, whether setting energy healing, meditating for them, lighting a candle, however it resonates. Under that, the Empress, we need to be in that Empress energy for those of you who represent the divine feminine. 3 talks about ascended masters, also mother maiden crone, however you work your magic, right? And so this talks about you lighting up the world. You don't come off your throne for anybody. Self-love, you've mastered that, and that is what the energy is around you. You woke up and you got to the point where you're like, you know what, this ain't it. I know my worth. I know what I'm worth. I know what I can bring to the table. And I know, as someone specifically chosen by God, Spirit, Source, Divine for this journey, that anything that I touch turns to gold, including people and what they want to do and what they want to manifest in their life. And guess what? I'm not going to sit there and water down my gifts, water down who I am, water down what I've been called to do. I need to get stepping, right? And this is that beautiful energy. Under that, we have the Wheel of Fortune, completion, right? You're going to end up exactly where you're meant to end up. So don't even sweat it. I know it's difficult. I know it's hard for the collective, especially for the divine feminines during this time, but we will make it through, as well as the divine masculines, right? So the energy, we have the 4 of Cups, someone not really paying attention or not even looking at what didn't work, what they've lost, right? They snatched this cup, he snatched this cup out of thin air, and we've seen this card a lot within the collective. And they're taking a risk. They're taking a leap, knowing that the universe will catch them. They're doing their healing. They've started to stand in their power. Some of you are in your power, and this is the energy. The next card, we have the Sun. Remember, there's 21 again. And so Sun represents Spirit, Source, Divine, God. You are being protected. You are being watched over. See yourself authentically, truly, genuinely naked. Be in that kid energy, right? Pure energy. We have 2 of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy here. And this talks about, for some of you in the collective, you know, there's going to be a situation where there's 2 fighting for your heart, 2 fighting for, you know, what you represent, and it's happening around that crescent moon energy. So a lot of you have the gift to work with the moon energy. Start looking into that and start manifesting what you want to bring into fruition around that. 2 talks about choices, right? But you are the pure, you are the innocent one in this, right? And the next energy is the Lover. So again, that destined, fated connection, right? Can't escape it. Want to run, keeps getting pulled back, right? You know that Chingy song, every time I want to leave, pulling me back, right? So this is that energy. And so, you know, with this here, you see that, right? The sword is coming across. Divine, Spirit, Source, God is blessing this union. You guys are the foundation for your little light workers and star seeds that's on the way. For those of you whose soul contract, you know, is involved with being a power couple, being actually married in union with each other, because we all as twin flames have a different direction we signed up for, right? Falling in love is just the bait, right? There we go. All right, so we're going to dive into the Mystic Moon Oracle spread. You guys let me know below in the comments how this is resonating for you. So for Divine Masculine, we have signs. Now, didn't this come out in the last video? Go and watch that video, right? So they're seeing the signs. They're seeing the synchronicities. They're seeing what's happening. For a lot of the Divine Masculines that are in separation in the collective, they're going through their awakening, right? Something very significant is happening in regards to summer. How does that resonate for you guys? 5 talks about changes, hence the starfish on the sand, right? Solitude. A lot of the Divine Masculines are really in solitude right now, really trying to figure it out. They know they've done a lot of things that they are not proud of. They're trying to really separate, like from, you know, at this point and with the awakening happening and some of them going through the dark night of the soul, they're trying to separate reality from, you know, things that aren't real, right? Some of them just really feel you are too good to be true, right? So for Divine Feminine, we have reinvention. I'm telling you, stepping into your power, moving forward, getting your groove back. We also have understanding. A lot of the Divine Feminines have come into that knowing, that understanding of, you know, how to deal with this connection, you know, what the purpose entails. And for that, they're like, you know what? I can't sit in somber, be depressed, feel like my world is shaking upside down when I've been called to be greater, when I've been called to do so much work, right? We have bound. So for some of the Divine Feminines, or all, they feel really bound to this connection. Divine Masculine wants to be in control. Divine Masculine wants things to move when he or she says that they have to move. Divine Masculine wants to be, you know, low vibrational, low energy, disrespectful. And, you know, the Divine Feminine, it's breaking because the Divine Feminine feels all of these energies because they are connected to their Divine Masculine. You can wake up and be normal and happy and just get on. And all of a sudden, boom, here's this wave of sad, depressed energy. And you have to stop and ask yourself, where is this coming from? It's not mine. So when you realize where it's coming from, and you'll get an inkling, a hit, right? Send it back, right? And the next card out is Divine Timing. No matter how much we want to move this on as fast as we want to, no matter how much we want, you know, our divine counterparts to be in our arms right now today, it's happening according to divine timing. And you have to, no matter how sad it makes you, realize right now this rejection is for your protection. Okay? And then we have devotion. Divine Feminine is devoted to his or her life path and purpose, because he or she knows this is what brings abundance. This is what lights me up. This is what I enjoy doing. Excuse me. Now we're going to dive into the overall energy. Abandon. So when Divine Feminine steps into his or her power, is focused and, you know, and really got the pedal to the metal, you know, Divine Masculine feels abandoned. And when Divine Masculine is in that mood, you know, ghosting, low vibrational energy, Divine Feminine feels abandoned, right? So how can we stop mirroring each other? Keep the vibes high, right? You know, it's about the new direction, big dreams. And what do we talk about? Mirroring, right? Make sure what you're mirroring back is the highest vibrational representation of yourself. So with the energies, we have destruction. So this is like the tower moment. A lot of you have witnessed dark night of the soul or tower moments. We have unawakened, Divine Masculine really not understanding what this connection is all about, and Divine Feminine losing the marbles, tired of beating it into the Divine Masculine's head for those who have communicated it, right? The answer is no. Spirit is asking you guys to slow down, stop, pause, reassess, settling. You know, for someone, you know, with the Divine Masculines, they want to opt out and say like, oh, let's just be friends. And Divine Feminine is more on the higher level where it's like, this isn't even what this is. This isn't a friendship. This is a spiritual connection. And once you pick on what I'm stepping in, you'll figure it out too, right? communication, right? But not just communication with each other, because that's been difficult as of late, but communication from the ethers, right? Your star team, your ancestors, you're getting the visions. Write everything down. Lessons, right? Okay, what lesson am I learning from this so I can heal this and I don't have to repeat it? Shadow work, working through the dark side, right? For divine masculine and divine feminine. Inner child wounds for divine masculine and divine feminine. Barriers, putting up blocks. You know, barriers also can be boundaries, like, you know, positive boundaries set in place. I know how you move, so let me adjust accordingly, so that way when you step out of line, I'm not bothered. I can continue doing me without having a setback, right? And mute. But are we mute? Because we're still working, we're still supporting in the 5D. So if this is your story, do not be shy. Comment below. Let's dive into the messages. Messages of Love Oracle cards by Kristen at All Things Intuitive. First card out is Here and Now, right? It says your true love is already a part of your life. We have marriage. This relationship is moving towards a sacred union. And we have regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they've treated you. If this isn't our story, if we're lying, then we're flying, right? Y'all know my saying. And we have decisions. It's time to decide about this relationship. Now, the overall energy, we have abundance, okay? You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. All right. Now the energy. Spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. We have soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. We have release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. We have passion. Try something you've never done before. We have self-care. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. We have protected. You are safe and divinely guided. We have chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. And we have second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. All right. So if you guys would like a twin flame healing session, that is available on the website as well, or twin flame reading, just let me know how I can be of some support to you. This journey is not easy, whether it's twin flame or spiritual awakening or what you're doing with your life path, purpose, mission. It is not easy. You really got to be strong. And I feel like for all of you in the collective, we wouldn't have been given this beautiful role of responsibilities if Spirit, Source, Divine felt we were not ready. In the Moonology spread for Divine Masculine, what they need to work on. Bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. Stop holding on to anger. Stop holding on to resentment. Stop holding on to what others did and you're allowing your divine feminine or masculine to pay for it, however it resonates. For divine feminine, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Yep. Lead divine feminine. The overall energy. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Okay. Now we're going to dive into the energy oracle spread. So for divine masculine, the first card out, number 3, blossoming abundance. And this is what can happen for the divine masculine if they allow themselves to fully surrender. This is the energy. For a lot of you, you are destined to be power couples, change the world in a huge way. But, you know, we have free will for some. 21, strategy. Right? And you break that down, that's still a 3. strategize, plan, figure it out, co-create together. But divine masculine is in that low vibrational energy where they aren't seeing the beauty. They're only looking at right now. They're not thinking about future, right? Next card, 32. Break that down. That's a 5. Door to spirit. And this is all they need to do. Just open the door and just say, I will. And spirit, source, divine, God will take it from there. 3-2 breaks down to a 5-5, talks about changes, right? For the divine feminine, adjacent possibilities, right? All these doors, and then there's one in the floor. See that? You have other options. You have other ways to move, to see the big picture. Go within. 24, break that down. That's a 6. 42, break that down. That's 6. Woman holding a coin. Because you are all that in a bag of chips. You are very abundant, divine feminine. You know how to manifest. You know how to bring, abundance to you, right? And it starts with the pureness of your heart. You know the key. You know the secrets. And people around you are always like, man, how does, divine feminine make it happen? How does divine feminine make it work? How does divine feminine always gets what divine feminine says he or she will get? And it's because you know the secret. You know how to attract abundance to you. Some of you guys are, master manifestors. Some of you guys are, have the gift of alchemy, transmute, change, right? Last card for divine feminine, rest and rejuvenate. 1 and 9, break that down. That's a 10. Bring it back. That's a 1. This is so important for the divine feminines right now. Okay? Overall energy, appreciation. Break that down. What do you have? 6. 6, 6, 6. For divine feminine. Appreciation. For the collective, that's all divine feminine wanted. Just, I don't need your money. I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need the fancy this, that, third. Show me I'm appreciated. Allow me to feel I'm appreciated. But also, there comes self-love. You know what? Even if I don't get it, I know I'm doing the damn thing, right? So we're going to dive into divine feminine's advice. First card out, Merope, 38, the falling star, shame. I no longer hide my face and step into the light with love. Because for some of the divine feminines, divine masculines really broke them down to a point where they had to suffer in silence. And you better not lie. If this is you, comment below. Because some of the connections have been really, really intense, really hurtful at times, really disappointing at times, right? It's not a coincidence that we're getting that card. Electra, number 13, goddess of balance, equality. I create and foster reciprocal relationships. Boom. What do we always talk about? Things not being balanced, things not being equal reciprocity. How we always give and divine masculine always takes, right? These cards are meant for us today. Elion, 10, Athusa, sun goddess, lift off. I open my senses to feel delicious pleasure and passion. And this is the energy that we need to be in, right? And if you're not in that energy going forward, this is the energy you need to shift into. 26, the triple star grid, align. I connect and align with my higher consciousness. Some of you guys have the gift of, sacred geometry. You also could be a crystal grid holder. If you know all of that, you can put it in the comment sections. But this is what that's talking about for some of you guys. You have the codes within you for that. I started working with sacred geometry. I have a cube, Metatron's cube. I also have a Metatron statue, right? Look it up. Get the information. Work your magic, okay? And the overall energy, Electra, 15, the awakener, rise. Out of the ashes, I rise like the golden sun. Look how beautiful that is, right? And I'm going to dive into the Starseed Oracle. First card out for Divine Masculine, jump in. Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. This is the spiritual advice for the Divine Masculine. Say yes to change. For Divine Feminine, Star Keeper, cosmic ancestors, see the light by staying grounded. So we're being asked at this time to really stay grounded. Really ground with Mother Earth Gaia, really meditate, really get the messages we need to hear to help us along the journey, to help the others as we are the leaders, right? Then we have your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. You design your world, you design yourself. Whatever you want to manifest, write it down. That's how it comes into fruition. Your mind, your mouth, your heart, all is in alignment, correct? You are the artist of your, physical canvas, shall I say. All right. And then for the overall energy, trust the timing. Again, another divine timing card. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. And some of us feel like that. Like, I have so many responsibilities. I have so much to do now. I'm opening my spiritual business now. I still have my other job. Now I have to do, I have clients. I have this, I have that. And at times you do feel like I'm running out of time. You know what I mean? Especially for those of you who want to have like at least one child, so you can carry on through them the lineage of what you've learned and what's happening, with you. So it won't get lost in translation, like when you were coming up and confused because you didn't know where all this magical things came from, and you have to start being a detective. But it worked out, right? You got the information that was needed to help you, and so now you don't want to leave this earth, and you've built this spiritual legacy that you were divinely guided on, and don't have anyone to pass it down to keep your books, to continue with the store, or your spiritual shop, however it resonates. This type of information that I'm speaking about, we've been thinking about it a lot as of late, right? So I want you guys to let me know how you like this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Again, check out the new manifestation candle bundle. It is on the Etsy shop. I'm telling you, you will be amazed. I want all of you guys to head over to the 2 previous videos I posted before this, and I want you just to sit and I want you to watch how the manifestation candle really just took off when I, when it was the lid, and like how high the flame was, and like the herbs. It's so important to really believe in yourself and what you want to manifest in your surroundings. So important, because you're here to change the world. So you can't hide away and not do your light work and be depressed and don't have energy to do what you've been called to do. It's time for us, divine masculines, divine feminines, take the lead, change the world. That's what we signed up to do, so that's what we need to do. Stand on our word, right? Sending you guys so much love and light. I will talk to you soon. Take care.